Network security, authentication, radius, a wireless access point lab part 2. Here is our topology to remind you. We tested this access point. I was able to connect. Now what we want to do, we want to enable radius on it and authenticate our users using a AAA server. In my case, that will be a Windows Server 2008. Let's go back to this guy. That was admin and Cisco. Windows Server 2008. We go to Network Policy Server. I'll show you how it's set up. Because it's .12, there is a client like that already, and all policies are in place. I set it up like 2 years ago, and I keep using it. So first of all, we need a radius client, and take a look at it. Even the name is Linksys. 172.16.1.12, and inside you specify a pre-shared secret key. Okay, it has to match. I am pretty sure it's Cisco. I don't have to change that. Then in the network policy, I have here Linksys, and there are two conditions. First of all, I specify it's wireless, and then I say that a user has to be in this group, wireless. It's a very popular solution. You specify a group because you want to make sure that a user is a member of that group. And I think there was a connection. Yeah, there is one. And in the connection request policy, I have wireless as well. As far as I'm concerned, that's all I set up for it on Windows Server 2008. That's why I like to use, because it's a real network. I don't want to break anything this time. Okay, so we are on this access point, and there are two main things that we have to do to enable AAA on it. First of all, we have to create a server group and authentication login. Then we have to apply it under, just to remind you, under SSID, which is here. At the moment we have a pre-shared key. We want to change it to, and there is a pre-shared key as well, we want to change it to radius, right? We want to authenticate using a AAA group. Let's start with a server. We have to specify our radius server, which is 172.16.1.2. I use the standard port for radius. This is 1813, and password is Cisco. I am pretty sure it's Cisco. Now we need to create a AAA group. AAA group, server radius, and let's call it radius group. That's just a name. Server 172.16.1.2 1812. Oops. It's this one, 1813. Okay, now we want to specify a AAA authentication. Oops. Authentication login, and let's call it radius, and the group is this one, right? That's our group. That's what we want to, that's what we will apply. Okay, we have a AAA server, we have a group, and everything that we need to enable it. Now, what I like to do, because it's really tricky as far as I remember, when you try and change anything on an access point, it's a nightmare. The easiest way is to remove something and reapply it. So what I am going to do, I'm going to type no, and I do that every single time because I know it takes more time to do it, but every time you want to change something, it can complain, oh, this is in place, oh, you can't use this one, oh, group is in use, whatever, just leave me alone, I will start from scratch. Okay. And in here, I have to say it is in VLAN 2, which is here. Authentication is open. Let me, because I have a template somewhere, just give me a moment, because it will be easier if I find it. Don't want to miss anything. Here we go. Okay, that's what I used some time ago, and that's okay. The group is different. Okay, I like to copy and paste if possible. Okay, let's paste it. Okay. Show.11as. Show IP interface brief. It's up. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if it's on the list. Right. Can't see that on the list. There is G1, but not M1. Okay. Show run. Let's check that guy. Yeah, it is here. We have our AAA group, VLAN. Okay. Right. Let me check something. Please note, it was removed because there is one SSID only. Let's do it that way and say, why is it? Just let me resize that guy. Here we go. Okay, and the SSID is here. I need that. Okay, let's see if that helps. Okay. Well, I expected more than that. Do show run. I do not set up access points every day, but it's really worth laps, right? I think there is... Let me do that. And because that is more than one SSID, maybe this guy is required. Come on. Here we go. Good. Yes. Now we go to networks and we'll set it up. Manage wireless. We will add. Yeah. This is, this guy. Okay. Security type is WPA to enterprise. It's WPA, I think, isn't it? It doesn't matter for now. It's just a lab. Let's play it safe and use WPA for now. We don't want to start it. Change connecting settings, and in here, what you want to do, of course, in the real world it all depends, but here I don't want to validate the server certificate. Okay, you can always play with some options here. There are some settings you can enable more secure options if you want. I am okay, it's just a simple lab. It's not wireless training, it's security training. Okay. Right, let's test it then. Connect. Come on. I want to see a username and password screen. Yes, good. I will use my admin account because I don't know if I have a user that is in the right group. I'm pretty sure the administrator will be allowed to log in if... Take a look. Cool. Show.11as. Yes. If you want to see some details, you can add the MAC address, and that will show you more information. It will show you with WPA. It would be good to go for AES. It's not security training. And we were able to connect and authenticate, which is great. Give me a moment, I will show you some logs on the server. Found it? It's not easy to find it. I had to Google the path. It is, show you if you need that. It is here. Windows System 32 log files, and there is NPS. Here, that's what we can see. Mr. M is my account. Linksys was used as my profile, and IP MS Chap was used. Yeah, cool. Seems to be working. It's not difficult. There are a lot of templates on the internet. What I encourage you to do when you set it up, save the running config, because if you don't set it up every day, then you forget. That's what I used. I just copied that from a template, and then you know it's up and running. The same applies to AAA group and so on. Of course, this is a basic lab. You can tweak that, make it more secure. The idea was to show you a real world example with a AAA server using Windows Server 2008 in that situation. Okay, let me bring that up. Okay, it's time to summarize. In this video I showed you authentication radius, and that was a lab with a Cisco wireless access point. We were able to authenticate using an Active Directory account. Again, I encourage you to play with it. You can start with a simple home office, small office router like a Linksys, Netgear, or whatever. There is an option for WPA to enterprise. You can enable it and then use a Windows Server 2008 or a free radius application that is available. Thank you very much.